Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we got a little bit of blue back there behind me. Woke up this morning and it was definitely cloudy out. We got some rain yesterday afternoon, evening, however you want to call it. And I'll admit, I was wondering, even when I got out from work, I was wondering, am I going to be able to go for my walk in the morning? Well, let's see what happens. And here we are. Sun's coming out even. I know. No, I woke up this morning and it had been raining overnight. But nope, no rain. Oh, a boo jay. A beautiful boo jay. Love it. So, yeah, awesome. I'm like, all right, let's do this. But I'll admit, I was a little bit sluggish. Body a little bit sore from pushing myself a little bit yesterday. I wasn't just not just with doing my yoga, but also at work. Excuse me. There were some things, with not being there for a couple days, and I'm the only one who ever straightens anything up in that department. Yeah, there was a lot of straightening up that needed to be done. So took care of all of that and everything. Of course, then for the rest of the night I was bored out of my mind. I started taking with my my journal and my notebook so I can start jotting things down and so forth. But anyway, yeah, like I said, a little bit sore this morning, including the chest area, where I had all those difficulties the last couple of years. Excuse me. But I'm like, okay, I thought about skipping doing my weight. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to jump on that scale because I know I can feel that I lost a little bit. So jumped on it. Of course, I always strip all the way down. And I like doing first thing in the morning before I have a chance to eat, get a shower, or anything like that. And just jump on there, come butt naked. And lo and behold, I did. I can always feel it. Anytime I've needed to lose weight in the past, I feel it every little bit. And sure enough, I'd had half a pound. Doesn't sound like much, but that's good motivation. Keep on going, push even that much harder. So that's the way I look at it. Love it. Keep pushing. So here I am. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And that new pose I decided to add yesterday. I'm like, I'm going to do it again this morning. And I did. It's getting easier. So, and that's the thing. And it's not perfect by any means, but the main thing is doing it. And you keep working on it and working on it until you get it. That's what matters. Super excited. Super, super excited. So, but anywho, yeah, it's definitely hitting my sugars. Dealing with some low sugars because of it. When I got home last night, because unfortunate, with being a type 1, I, have to take 2 different insulins. There's the short acting that you take with each of your meals, and then the long acting, which basically takes care of what I call the free radicals for 24 to 36 hours, depending. So, anywho, yeah, when I got home, so when I take that one, when you take it, it's hitting overnight and clearing up a lot of the sugars and so forth can have a tendency to drop me and then waking me up before I have a chance to even get any sleep. Any sort of decent sleep. So I always like to eat a little something. I'll admit, ate a little bit too much. But that's okay, because it'll get cleared up this morning. But yeah, it is definitely the exercise, eating leaner, all that is definitely hitting my sugars a little bit. I have cut back, and I did yesterday morning as well, but it wound up hitting me, and I had to swap out my sensor yesterday, my glucose sensor. And talking a little bit too fast here, a little bit too much, but it feels good. So I did that well before I needed to leave the house. And I'll admit, right after doing it, I got really sleepy. I mean, really sleepy. I'm like, let me lay down. And then Possum was coming over, my baby. She was coming over and she was trying to wake me up. And I'm just like, oh, baby, I just want to lay down. I want to sleep, rest a little bit or whatever. And then I woke up, and right afterwards, it takes about the first hour you lose. You don't have any coverage while it's activating and syncing up with the reader. So, but when that hour was up, it kicked in pretty much right away and let me know, you have a low sugar. Yeah, it was down to 53. Explains why I was so tired all of a sudden. It's like, yeah, that explains it. So I drank an Ensure. I like to keep the Ensure high protein ones available. And it was at that point that I realized, oops, I should have gotten some Ensure the other day when I was at the store. So we had to stop off last night. I thought I've been buying the cases of them. And I thought I had more sitting there in the case still, ready to throw into the fridge. Oops. Come to find out, I only had 2 left, which meant I only had, 3, I think? Yeah, I think it was 3 of them that I had left. So I'm like, yeah, I went after drinking the 1. So, yeah, needed to stop off and get some Ensure last night. And I figured while I was at it, I'd go ahead and get my yogurts and also something to cook later on in the week. So I took care of all that. But yeah, this morning, it was so funny. I was doing my yoga and my baby, she was sound asleep on the bed. And I went into, as I was going into the cat pose, I took a huge deep breath. And I think it startled her. And she's like, "Ah," and wakes up and she's trying to figure out how to jump off the bed with all the stuff piled up in front of it. Because I got to clear the floor, I only got a little bit of space to work in. Oh my goodness. Squirrely squirrel. Very upset. Oh my. It's a red squirrel. So, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, anyway, she figured out how to jump down from the bed, and then she's coming over, rubbing herself all over me. Mom, Mom. Well, I'm trying to do my yoga here, the cat-cow pose. And it was just so cute, so funny. And then I'm just saying, it's okay, and I'm giving her kisses and, pets and so forth. And then I had to stand up to do some, couple of poses that I do that helps with the breathing, helps clear out any possible congestion in my chest. And it requires you to stand in mountain pose, and then you're working, things in your upper part, basically. I don't know what the poses are called or anything, but anyway, I was doing those, and of course, there she is. She's going in between, moving around in between my legs, rubbing herself up against me and everything. Oh my goodness. She was really getting into it this morning. I'm like, you helping mommy do her yoga? No. Oh my goodness. But I gave her a little bit of a workout afterwards. She needs to lose some weight. I would be the first to admit that. So yeah, I gave her a little bit of a workout, and she gave herself a little bit of a workout when I got home last night. She had the zoomies. Yep. So yeah, that was really cute. But yeah, work was really great last night. It was slow, dead. Not much going on, and that's what I mean. I'm like, but yeah, I took the opportunity to. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't have to worry about being in trouble or anything. I don't much care, you know. At this point, didn't care beforehand either. I'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, I took the opportunity to do some car research, basically, and I'm definitely getting closer to making that final decision. So we'll see how it's going to play out. But I am looking forward to being able to save up to get my own place too. I'll be able to, because unfortunately, you know, I wanted to work a full amount of hours and see exactly where my pay would be with that. And I'll be forever working on trying to do everything that I want to do. And in the meantime, I am going stir crazy, going out of my mind. And I'm like, no, you know, it's just, it's not me. I equate this sort of work and so forth as to like being in high school. Teacher, can I have a pass to go to the bathroom? You know, it just, you know, especially when you're like getting demerits for missing work and all this sort of crap and everything. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm 50 years old. I graduated high school over 30 years ago. I don't give a fuck. I mean, are you fucking kidding me with that bullshit? You know, especially after being on my own for over 7 years, you know, with as far as work is concerned. Fuck that. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not into it. Having to be held accountable for what I'm supposed to go and get a doctor's note every single time that I miss work. Valerie it's like having to have your mom or dad write a note for you. Valerie had to miss work today because she was sick. Gee, what does that sound like? Valerie had to miss school yesterday because she was sick. Seriously? In order so that way you don't have those occurrences. I realize there's a reason, because people do take advantage, blah, blah, blah. I get all of that. But at the same point, it's like, treat them like grown-ups. Treat us all like grown-ups. It's like, that's fucking bullshit, you know? Like I said, I graduated high school over 30 years ago. And I've been on my own. You know, when I go back to work with driving, I'm having to go through things to get myself approved, you know, like get my driver's license switched over, you know, things like that. But as far as anything else is concerned, after everything is said and done, I just jump on and go. You know, there's no checking in. There's none of that bullshit. I know, and I get those questions all the time. And it's like, People, do you not know how this works? Obviously not. It's like, even though it's explained to you 50 million times, it's okay, whatever, you know? And I enjoy that too much. I enjoy that freedom too much, so here I am. Doing it. Going after it. So, yep, here I am. Anywho, otherwise, yeah, as, uh-oh, squirrely squirrels. How you guys doing, squirrely squirrels? Oh, gotta run away. They're so cute. I've missed them. I've really missed them. I know in this one house, they have a lot of them. Oh, they got a kitty. Just sitting there in the driveway watching them all. Of course, one of the squirrels is bitching. There's a cat. There's a cat. Just sitting there up underneath the car watching. I love this. Absolutely love it. But, yeah. I definitely did feel the storm coming in a little bit yesterday in my chest area. And definitely, it did clear up a little bit this morning until I did that new pose. A little bit, I know, and that's one of the things that's kind of catching me a little bit with my breathing. But, excuse me, taking it slow, taking it easy. Shower will help loosen it up too. So, but no, I figure while I'm sitting there bored out of my mind, I'd work on things. Because like I said, I just don't give a shit anymore. You know, I'm doing my job, I'm doing things that I need to do, at least pretending. No, I was doing things yesterday. But, you know, when it was bored or whatever, boring, with nothing going on, I at least would be on the computer looking like I was actually doing something worthwhile. I hate doing that, but you know, same point. And basically, it's just, ooh, turkey. I heard a turkey. Huh. There is a turkey around. Let's see if I can find it. I did hear it. I'm wondering if it's this object that I'm looking at. It is. Oh. Okay. We have a wild turkey. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this video. I'm gonna get some pictures. Hold on, folks.